fabric sings, turning scraps to treasured things. Piece by piece we'll sew it right, bright as day and calm as night. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Needles hum a steady beat, every quilt a story sweet. Join the fun, we're here to share, with every stitch a little care. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Stitch by stitch the colors bloom, threads of joy in every room. Come and see what love can make, a patchwork dream with every take. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Patterns dance, the fabric sings, turning scraps to treasured things. Piece by piece we'll sew it right, bright as day and calm as night. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm. Needles hum a steady beat, every quilt a story sweet. Join the fun, we're here to share, with every stitch a little care. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where the threads don't stop, cutting corners full of charm, wrap the world in quilts so warm.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome into the quilt shop. Bring it in. It's hug time. Missed you guys all week. Happy everybody's here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning all, says Miss Gwenny. Another great day with Mom, Pop, and Marcus. Marcus and Pop are in the house. It's just Sophie, Lofi, and I in the shop. Chilling like villains. Hello April. Hello Tracy Provost. Hi Gwenny. We'll be right back up in the shower. You be careful. Lori Clark. Tracy big hugs. Hey Roxanne. Hello Julie. Welcome in. Morning everyone. You got fog? Yeah, we have actually lovely weather out here today. I will totally take it. There's been ducks on the pond and geese on the pond and All sorts of fun stuff. Hello, Lynn Violets and Pauline Frew, April Green. Hello, Patty. Happy to see you. I was thinking about you the other day. I'm glad you're doing well, or I hope you're doing well. Let's put it that way. Hey, Peg, good morning. Welcome in. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. Happy everybody's here. Welcome. Cheers to you. Hold on. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Appreciate you and your company. Hello, Charlotte Poe. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we're just going to like tuck right into the idea of the need and the purpose of what we're doing for the need, okay? So the need was I needed to make a backpack for my laptop, okay? Now, it's just too heavy with one, like to do with one hand or one arm, or put it in the crook of your elbow and a whatever. It's just, it's too much. It's just too much for me. So I thought if I made it into a backpack, then it's its own little entity whenever I go to travel. So I made a little mock-up one here with this plethora. I have like this like pleathery type material here, and it helps me be able to like create and play and make patterns and see whether I like things or not. So this was just kind of like, I measured the laptop up, down, across, thought of what a little bit extra room that I would need for the battery pack and a mouse and maybe even like a smaller keyboard, or at least the keyboard maybe the size of the laptop itself. So it is in here. And I took it into the house and stuff like that. I put it over my shoulder and trucked it along. So what I would like to do is make the gusset a little bit shorter. I cut it at 4.5, but I'm not going to for when we do the project. I think it's only going to do about 3. We'll try for that. And there's a few things I wanted to add, like for when we flip to the front. Do I want like a buckle system to keep this flap closed, or do I want like snaps or something? I don't want to lose all the fish. Like the purpose is to use the fishies and to make the backpack, right? Hold on, let's do it that way, okay? So you can see where the fishes are. And but I don't want to lose the fishes, so I'm trying to make any pockets that I make invisible. So if I put a zipper, it's only going to be between seams, and you're going to be able to go like inside, and you know what I mean. I don't want the fishes to be broken up by pockets, okay? And then when I go to do the gussets on the sides, I need to make sure that because my fishes are on diagonal, that I'm going to have my like water fabric behind it to fill them in the space, okay? So that's kind of what I've come to the conclusion so far of what I have to achieve, right? So I did put like extra big straps on it just to, because I needed some straps. I'm going to actually use other webbing instead, but you know, I just didn't want to waste the webbing. Okay, so here we have, I've made a couple of schools of fishes here. I think I have 95 fish so far. There's some I'm not too keen on, and I may keep them, but I just may put them to the inside as pockets or stuff like that. So I've got like little stacks here and there. I do have some schools together, like this one here. Right, so that might be good for part of starting like for the back of the backpack, you know what I mean? Because then I can fill like water fabric on either side, sort of thing. There's a few that I weren't too keen on after I made. This one's still iffy. I just don't know if I like them for the outside, you know what I mean? So I kind of put them off in their own little category here. And these are some of the few ones that I have made. I'm trying to get like, of course, different sizes. I figured for the gusset part, since I haven't really done a lot of the blues together, I may stick the blues like this with the water fabric behind, unless I can, because I only want it like a certain distance, right? So if we put that water fabric in between, these little fishies could be riding around on the gusset, okay? Hello, Tracy Albert and Kelly Quilts and Sammy D. Welcome in. Hello, Zella. Hello, Confident Quilter, Gladys. Miss Alcine Stitchin. Hello, Lori M. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy Saturday to you, too. If I missed anybody, Cindy Wong. Yo, Patty G. What's up? Matt Geek. What's happening? Okay, so that's what we're at right now. Does anybody have any questions? Hello, Soldier Dude. What's going on with you? Happy to see you. Hello, Miss Charlotte. Cheers, cheers, cheers. So that's how we're going to be busting our fishy fabrics, okay? And making stuffs, okay? So we have, like I said, little schools together, and then I've got little color packs together of the fish. So we're busting our half square triangles, right? And if we had like 100 of these, then we've already busted like 300 half square triangles because there's 3 half square triangles per fish, right? So, you know what I mean? Fishing. We're going fish. I'm glad you're doing great. Fantastic. I do lurk sometimes on your stream. Just always get a chance to talk. Why is it when you were watching a live stream the family decides to start asking you questions? Remember as a kid when at home and your mom was on the phone and that was the perfect opportunity to ask her for something because she was so distracted? She just might say yes. Like, can I have some cookies before dinner? Oh, Miss Pat Remus-Schneider. Do we have a treat? I think we have a treat for Sophie. We have a treat for the star of the show. There she is. The star of the show, Sophie Lofi. Sophie Lofi. Oh, we got crumbs. We're down to the crumbs there, bub. Sorry. Hold on. Chill. Okay. Oh, hold on. You can get that one later. That's a surprise for later one. There you go. Hey, Peter. Welcome in. Hello. All the cool kids are here. Yay. And this is what outside looks like right now. It's beautiful. The pond is big. It will shrink, but God have you trained a couple barks. Did it a few years ago. Laugh a lot, very few interruptions. Gwenny. Crack-a-lack, me girl. Okay, so I did pick up a few things from my plethora of stuff. So this zipper here is a 2-way, but it's a long one. But if I chose to, use it only a chunk and I wanted to use it 2-way, then, we got that, okay? If I wanted to, okay? I also have a couple of smaller ones that I plan on using for the invisible zippers or invisible pockets, okay? And then I really like this kind of latch toggle idea for the closing of the backpack sort of thing. I got 2 of those, but I also have a couple of magnetic snaps too. So I've got things. I'm not short on anything. I even got a couple bits of Velcro. I got a big bag of colored Velcro. I've got where I could put little snaps together, a whole little boobob thing there. I have one of these little clips. What are they called? Parachute clips, 1-inch parachute clips. Oh, hold on here. And it's going to go like across here. So when the backpack is on, I'm getting that support of it instead of just resting so heavily, the backpack with the laptop so heavily on the shoulders, it'll be like distributed if I give it a little clip. So we'll have to figure all that out. It won't be today. We'll get there. We'll get somewhere. Okay. So any questions? Funny, annoying at the same time. Pauline through my dad seems to want to during a Zoom meeting. He just wants your attention when he wants it. What are you doing? Oh, you went and got your little treat off the floor. I'm back on your bed. Up. Good girl. Lay down. Down. No. You're not getting nothing. Down. Just relax. Down. There you go. Chill. Chill. Hey, Natalie J. How are you doing? Okay, hold on. So here. Oh, here. Let's go back to here. So this was the one I just kind of mocked up for just kind of give me an idea. I couldn't find a pattern that I particularly liked out there that was going to be simple enough to be able to show off the fish fabric, right? Like I don't want any outside pockets at all. I want it just to be the fish fabric as we make it up. You know what I mean? To do the whole fishy backpack, right? With the half square triangle, just scrappy. And I'm okay with the height of it. I would like to put a web handle here just in case I had to like one-hand it for a moment or two. But other than that, some half decent size straps and you're good to go. Oh, Suzanne Taylor. I'm back. Wanted to whip up breakfast for the Mr. Johnson morning breakfast. Oh yeah, what do we have? I had cheese on toast. How's Miss Natalie G? How's your weather? We got gorgeous weather here. Sun is shining. I'll take it every day. Sun is shining. Okay, so, yeah. Let's empty this, because you don't need to see the battery pack and stuff, so Move that over there. Oh, dropping fishies. It's fishing here at the quilt shop. Fishing for fishes. So what's everybody else up to today? And happy Saturday. And thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Oh, Debt-Free Quilter, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so let's kind of tidy up our little mess here. And first off, what I'd like to do is readapt my template. Okay, and it's okay to make a template, all right? So I don't like the thickness of my gusset, right? But I want to make sure I have enough of a gusset. Ooh, I just might have to, because we don't want to miss the fishes. We may have to. We may just have to suck it up. It was blue skies, but then we had a hail. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I made him a toast. OBJ sandwich with bacon served with few slices of OBJ. What is OBJ? Made him a toast OBJ sandwich. I'm trying to figure that out. I'm up to my neck in laundry. Oh, well, that's because you got kids. You got kids that don't do their own laundry. I just have to be responsible for Pop and I know the feeling on Zoom. All of a sudden, everyone in the house either comes down or wakes up, and none of them filters building them. Oh well. Oh, thank you, Pat. Thank you so much. It's growing like crazy. I'm loving it. Oh, PBJ. Oh, okay, gotcha. With bacon. Making him toast, peanut butter, jam, sandwich with bacon. A toasted peanut butter jam sandwich with bacon. Is he channeling Elvis? Is that what's happening? I could actually pick smaller ones to go around my gusset. I could pick my words hard. Pick my pink ones out, and my pink and purple could go around. That might be a D. The smaller ones, because there's some that are small, and there's some that are like super small, like these guys. Hold on. So here is my laptop. Okay, so you can tell that it's a little bit game, because it's a gaming laptop, right? So, it's like, game and stuff like that. Be able to watch videos. It's a nice big screen, so that's what I'm trying to support. It's kind of heavy, right? Like it's not a small machine. It's got some oomph to it, right? Hey, Tracy Provis, how was your shower? So I think what I need to do at this point is pick out my tiniest ones and aim them for the gusset. They're gonna have to be the gusset for this project. So I gotta get all my tiny ones. Okay, so I may be mixing reds and pinks and purples, so I'm fine with that. So what I'd like to do is be able to put the fishies like this way around the gusset, okay? I haven't decided if I want to leave the bottom like this type of material, because I have a bunch of extra. Thanks for the reminder, Heather. I have to put it right. Exactly. It's -2 with the cold. I wanted to clean my car today. Nope. What are we at? Oh, it's -5. We're -5 Celsius. So, but the sun is beautifully shining out there, and I will take that like nobody's business. These blankety blank ads drive me crazy. Just click past there through. It's YouTube does it there. Pat Riemann Schneider. Hello, Miss Nadine. Welcome in. I wasn't going to have the jam, but Eric grabbed the jar of jam out of the fridge. Guys, what that I worked with at the ice cream parlor restaurant in my youth loved to make peanut butter toast with bacon. Interesting combination. Well, I can't have a peanut butter, but it's interesting, right? I have a gaming laptop that size, and it is heavy, isn't it? So that's why I thought I can't like just flop it over one shoulder in the tote bag or whatever, because I've usually got other things in there too. So I thought it's smartly distribute the weight between the two shoulders, right? So, you know what I mean? And then it makes it easier for me to travel with. And I can have my other bags for like the shoulder, like my half square triangle other bag, you know, like to put in the crook of my arm or up on my shoulder or whatever. And then I still got the whole backpack, right? I'm going to be quite the colorful rainbow with those two on. Pop may not want to be seen with me. I may have to rethink this. All right, so we're going to pick our smallest ones here for this, all right? Where's our... I thought we had a small blue. Blue, blue, blue. There we go. That's probably... There might be only one just like that. Is that two? We might get two like that. No, she's a little bit bigger. We'll put that to the side. That one? Nope. What's everyone working to say today? I'm making a rock band t-shirt tote with Queen. Nice. Fleetwood Mac. Excellent. Pink Floyd. Amazing. And Grateful Dead. Woohoo. And other t-shirts. Fantastic. Oh my God. You are stabilizing the back of those. Please tell me. Please tell me. I'm trying to, Audra, I'm trying to sort out in my mind of where my fishies, I've made a plethora of fishies with my half square triangle bag and projects and stuff like that. This is just like free fabric, really, if you just got to put a little less effort into it. And so I made a template for my laptop. Like this isn't it, but I just gave me a template idea of like where I would like to put straps, and so on and so forth. And do I like the width of this gusset? I thought it was a little bit too much. I didn't quite need as much, I think, for the gusset, so I'd like to be able to change that. But other than that, I like the size because it'll also fit like a project bag in here too for like cross stitch or you know, whatever I might be working on, whether it's some sort of hand stitching project. And then the flap, do I want the flap a little bit longer? Do I want it to be able to have like ties here and clip in here sort of thing, so that's how it gets closed? Do I want magnet snap? Like, do I want a magnet snap in here and here instead, or do I want to use it on the inside? Now, the purpose is not to put any pockets on the outside of this. The purpose is to be able just to see all the fishy fabric in all its little glory as it makes its way across being a bag, right? Okay. Hey, Tracy H. Just wanted to pop in and say thank you. Oh, that was in celebration of Marcus's birthday last weekend. So, yeah, cheers to all the people who got gifted a sub. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what ones I want to put down the side, right, for the gusset part. And then do I want to put fishies on the bottom part too? Or do I want to use it like my plethora, or my feather, faux suede-y kind of fabric? Well, they're just little snaps, right? If you think about it, you have a magnet on your phone. If anybody has any phone cases like this, there's a magnet right here, right? So as long as it's not powerful enough to like erase anything or whatever, you know what I mean? Peanut butter and bacon on toast is awesome. I'm not sure about the jam though. oh, I missed Tracy Albert's comment. Hold on, I gotta scoot back here. Peekaboo. You can tell it's a gaming laptop because the moving buttons are highlighted. Yeah, right? Well, Bob got it for me. It was actually a recommissioned piece from work that they just needed a new hard drive, and that's all we had to do for it. So they didn't want it anymore. So it was like score, super score. Which is great because I've been using it for the Zooms and stuff like that too out here, right? So where did you get that bag? What bag? This one? I made this one. It was just a short, like what am I talking? A template. So it's just of the, you know, a faux suede material that I have here. I needed to make sure it was going to fit the laptop, and it does. Okay, so that was the purpose of it. Hold on, go to the laptop. There we go. Okay, so it needed to be able to fit it with a little bit extra room because I've got the battery pack and a mouse and stuff like that too. And I also wanted to be able to maybe slip in a little something extra in there, like say a project bag or something like that, right? Yes, heavily stabilizing the t-shirts. Nice, fantastic. So it's a t-shirt tote bag? Is that what you're making? Oh, going home to make 2 Easter bags for my grown kids. Fantastic, Nadine. I hope you do. I hope you do. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Yes, thank you. We had a great day. We went and grabbed pizza afterwards. Took about just shy of 2 hours to go grab. Sorry. Grab one of his favorite pizza places out in Antigonish. Just him and I, because Pop stayed here to fiddle around with Walt. Yeah, and then we came back and had like an early dinner sort of thing, and then he went and played with his friends, and we had a good day, and yeah. He had a good weekend. At least I think so. I think he did. Sorry, now I got a tickle. Hold on, I did find some alcohols. I think I might be coming down with something. Don't tell anybody. Oh, those are the menthol ones. Oh boy, that'll fix me. Hey Tina, how you doing? Hey Sandra K. Okay, so that's what it was. So this was just kind of like a template, a rough design, the first design of what I kind of needed for my bag. I couldn't find a pattern that I liked out there that didn't have like pockets everywhere. And the point is to showcase the fabrics, right? So you make the fishies. Jeepers creepers, I'm sorry. Right? And we'll just make the fishes. We're not going to stitch them to this. We'll stitch them together and make like bits and bobs. And then I have fabric to act as my water. Here, so just so you can see I'm not crazy. Okay, so here's our water. Okay. And then we're going to put the fishes here. So whatever is not being covered by fishes, we will have it with water. Okay. Do you see what I mean, jelly beans? Hey, Melissa, make quilts. Okay. Does anybody, magnet snaps are not strong enough? Yeah, that's what I didn't think so, yeah. Okay. All right, any questions? So what I kind of want to do at this point is, I like the width, I like the length, or sorry, the width, the length. It was just the gusset I wanted a little bit smaller. And we were going to pick our smallest fishies. I may have to pick these apart now they're going to change my idea. And put those down around the gusset part. Okay. You can still, I was going to put zippers. I have zippers to put in between like seams that are invisible to make pockets for the inside, for the, you know what I mean? It'll just go in between like seams. Be like sneaky, you know what I mean? So be able to still use like a zipper. So yeah, I got some ideas. All right, first off, let's pick how many we're gonna need to go around. So we're gonna have to pick this apart because that's some of our smallest fishes there. And we wanna do all of our very smallest fishes around the gusset. Okay. And we got some small yellow ones here too. Oh, I got a small pink one. So it will be a little bit colorful, and that's what we like. That's what we got. Look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fabric. Like, come on, right there. Who's that? Who's the one with the orange one? Isn't that Donatello? Here's another couple small ones. They have to be like the smaller of the smalls. Okay. Okay, Just trying to pick out, okay? Right? Alright, seam ripper was in here. Okay, so we'll just move that off to the side. Alright, does anybody have any questions? Michelangelo is, yeah, okay. Did I say Donatello? Oh, sorry. That was Michelangelo. Yeah, so we want to save some of these for going around the gusset. Okay, so we're gonna pick these apart now that I know I really want the fishes around the gusset and how I have to put them on the angle, right? Because they're can't just put them square or you're gonna look like your fishes are floating or sinking. So we would kind of want them looking at them. Cowabunga, dude! You got that right. Hey, Donna Faye, how you doing? Anybody else just coming in here? So I'm gonna seam rip what I've already sewn, but that's okay. So we start off the show not even by sewing, just by seam ripping. So how does that happen? We haven't sewn anything yet. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. So does anybody have any questions? Like I said, I couldn't find a bag that I liked, and I'm like, well, I can just kind of make up my own. It's not like it's rocket science or anything. It's just like a couple of rectangles and a gusset and some straps, and, you know, we'll pop in a pocket here and pop in a pocket there. And once I get my strips and pieces together, I will quilt them, and I have some lobster fabric that I'm going to use for the inside. Oh, it's here. It's right here. Yes, you may. Yes, you may. I have a big roll of 1-inch webbing. Okay. Yeah, that's right. It's good seam rip. I'm not ripping out a mistake. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So this should be fine for here to loop up and over. If I wanted to come down, like if I want, oops, hold on. Jeepers, creepers. Sorry. My goodness. All right, so if we had it coming, so if it was stitched at the top here, this is like for the closure, right? I had this flipped here, had it stitched. This was possibly coming from the bottom, also with like a little loop there, so it would make sure that the top was at least secured into somewhere. I mean, it's more just fancier than anything else, right? You know. So there's that too, right? And then I'd like to do a handle here as well, like one to probably even maybe two. I don't know, maybe just one. So I could just do one hand as well. So yeah, apologize for coughing in your ear. I'm sorry. Like I said, I think I'm coming down with something, and I'm trying to just get through the 8th. Can I just get through the 8th? I do not need to miss an appointment. Another one. Leonardo's purple and Raphael is red. I knew Raphael was red because it was the RR that connected that one too, but I always forgot about Donatello and Michelangelo because they're, you know, their letters didn't match their names for colors. I don't see why not, and that is a good question. We will have to ask Pop where he picked that big strip of webbing up. I'm trying to think of whether he picked it up or I picked it up via like wholesale, not wholesale, but you know, business account. You can get 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 2 inch, and stuff like that. What sort of does your chair have right now for the thickness of the webbing? Because you would want to go for the same, right? Michelangelo is the orange chair. Well, that's what we have. We have Michelangelo hanging out in here. Right there. Hopefully, we won't get too much of his little face off. Because his eyeballs. Make sure. It was an auction buy. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, I ripped the wrong part apart. Oh, no. Oh. I was ripping my fish. I want to keep the fishes apart. Whoa, whoa, that was a bad mistake there. I'll have to sew that back up. Okay, so I want to make sure I'm putting my fishes in a pleasing manner. So I'm going to kind of pick them all out and see what I have. And then, you know, kind of do a nice little color transition sort of thing. That should be close enough. We'll do some yellows. Like, that's kind of a cute one. That's a cute fish. Orange fish, mixed orange fish on that one. I think I kind of tried to represent every color, because you know me, I love all the colors. I am partial to green and blues, but, you know, when you're working with your stash, you want to kind of, you know, incorporate a little bit of everything. And I really want this bag to be colorful and cheerful. And make me happy. You know, and there's times I take the laptop into the house for, you know, the weekend or whatever, if I got other plans. So it'd be nice to be able to just kind of load it up in there and I can just top it over my shoulders and into the house I go. Like I did with the template yesterday. To make sure it was going to sit well enough. And it sit fine with what the straps that I made it, and I had my winter jacket on too, so. I'm thinking, what about, are you in the States, Julie? I thought you were in the States. What is the, like, Mills Company or something like that? They sell quilts and stuff like that, but they may have the webbing. Got mine from Amazon. They sell them in 10, 12, and 50 yards. Oh, 25 yards. Oh, there we go. That should 50 yards would definitely, I would think would, well, it depends on how much you're looping over, right? Could be using 1 yard for every, like a loop over if you were doing a chair, right? So I would think 50 would definitely do, but yeah, search 1-inch webbing, Alberta. Okay, yeah, so yeah, maybe you don't have a Lens Mills either, do you? Trying to think of what other possible online place, but Tracy Albert says, and she's from Ontario, so they would be yeah, thanks for the reminder. Sorry, once you said Alberta, I remember now. Because I grew up in Calgary. Huntington Hills was my stomping ground, right by Deerfoot Mall. Used to go hang out at Deerfoot Mall all the time. My mom ran a flower shop in there. I used to hang out with her. Well, hello, Miss Ellie. Arrived home for over... Yay! I'm glad you're home. Yay! Now I can send you your quilt. I wasn't going to send you your quilt until you were home. So I didn't want somebody nabbing it, and even the kids might eye it go, I want that. I'm so happy you're here. Yay! Okay, now hear me out. You should put the bigger blue and yellow fish next to the 2 smaller orange fish and see how many people get the Finding Nemo reference. Maybe. See if I can work that out somewhere. Maybe go on the inside of the flap or something. Because I want to do the inside of the flap as well, right? And maybe save some of those ones that I wasn't too keen on as part of the lining to go with or as part of the inside pockets, okay? All right, so let's put our stuff over here. Let's get our little stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't think we need that many. Okay. Yeah, because the water around each one are going to be a little bit different, right? Or the fabric, the fabric that I'm putting around each one. Okay. I'm going to have to make sure that it's going to be okay for the strapping part. I mean the gusset part. I'll be back to the stitch tent later working on cutting out the USA 250 blocks quilt. Oh, which one are you on now there, Miss Allison? That seems like such, oh, we were going to fix that. Oops, because I put that part. Okay. Let's see, how long is our gusset going to be? Okay, so we're just going to, there, that seems legit. If we do four per each side, and it's pretty much the sides are the same length as the bottom, so just go, it's pretty much even Steven all the way around. So I'll just need another 4 for the bottom, maybe, depending. And do I want to put them on the bottom, or should I use, I think I'll put the fishes on the bottom. I don't plan on sticking it on the floor often. You know what I mean, dragging it on the floor. Maybe this one's 5 because of the size. There we go. I think we got ourselves an idea here. Yeah, it comes in different ways, but I would say, especially if you're doing a chair, I'd say 1 inch would be the minimum. I would probably maybe even go like 1.5 would probably be a good suggestion. Okay. All right, so we need to pretty much a little bit of fabric on either side of these squares. So we're making the side triangle bit here. So what we need to do is figure out our biggest one here. If that was another there, what size that is, and then we'll have to do the research on the side triangles for on point for 2 3/4. 1, 2 1/2, 2 3/4. Okay, hold on, I need to write that down. Unless somebody wants to go Google that for me, you would be the bestest. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna set them in. So I got the fabric. I'm gonna put them so the fabric's on either side, and then again, once it's there, we got the fabric on either side. You know what I mean? Right. Hold on. I may have to search on my phone, so give me a moment. I'll put it outside. Everything. Marcus's birthday was last weekend. Oops, hold on. I'm trying to figure out my cut for my triangles here. I know there's a chart. I just have to try and find the chart. Corner drain from a 2.5 square cut once diagonal. Okay, so we can go. Let's try 2 3/4 inch cut once and diagonal. Okay, so let's try that. Let's go back to the desk here. First, let's kind of tidy up our mess because we got all sorts going on here, and I'm almost at the point where I can't really even think. So, let's just move some stuff out of the way so it's not in my cluttered vision. Okay, here, here, and here, off there. I'll show you actually my inspiration of what I was going by. Like I thought, okay, the laptop doesn't quite fit in here, but I didn't want it to definitely be as wide, but it kind of gave me that idea. I was like, interesting. Maybe something like that. Hey, Sherlock, how you doing? Okay. There. Here, we tap to our fabric. Okay. So this is the fabric I'm going to use because I kind of like with the little droplets and stuff like that. It kind of looked like it was, you know, watery to me. It'll do fine. It'll be fine. We're not building a piano here. Originally was like 3-inch, but some kind of rubber covered stuff, and now it's stretched out. Oh, okay, yeah. You can get thicker for sure on the webbings. And unless your local store had a big sale, I wouldn't even be looking even at fabric store sort of thing. 1, 2, 3/4, right? Oh, was it half? Oh yeah, we'll do the 3/4. I'd rather have a little extra than not enough. Okay. So let's do a couple of cuts of these. I feel like I got a fold in there. Yeah, it's great to see Miss Ellie. That makes me so happy that she's back in the chat. Woo! That she's back home, really, more than anything else, that she's back home. Okay. That does not seem like it was squares enough. How did I make that? Oh, I made that like 3 1/4. Oh, no wonder. Okay, well, you're going to be a little bit bigger. Okay. And then we want to cut these on the diagonal. Oops. Gonna be more than what we need, but I'd rather square it up properly, right? So, okay. And then what these are gonna do is once I figured out what the layout I want for my fishes. Okay. We're gonna go on that side. That side. Well, I guess we got that side. That side. You know, and so on and so forth, right? So it's kind of put the fishes in the water. That's what we're gonna do. We missed you being here for sure. My goodness, it was crazy without you. Because if we do that and that, that's not gonna work, right? So we need end bits and triangle inset bits, right? So, oh, there we go. We do this way. So sew it on there and off there, and then this becomes, oops, sewing on that side. Okay. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, keyword it was. Yeah, you guys, both of you were spending time. I'm making leaves for a tree of wisdom from the Wiggles show costume for Leon. Oh, that sounds awesome. That sounds adorable. Okay. So I'm just going to cut a bunch more of these because that's kind of what I need at this point. So, because we're going to need enough to go all the way around to make our gusset. Or gusset. I may just try to make one whole piece for the gusset, just to make sure it's all not trying to section it out, right? Just kind of, if the fishes are going around a corner, then let's let the fishes go around the corner. Hi, Michelle the Quilter. What's going on? Yes, we got the start of the show right there. She's napping like the cool chick she is. She's chilling like a villain. Oh, we could just do that too. Nice. Nice. Trim that up. And then on an angle. Yeah, because you know how they got all the little dots and bits and bobs in the ocean? You know what I mean? As you're looking at the water and stuff. So I thought that would be kind of a cool fabric to be able to use for that. You know, and if you want some of your fishes going another direction, you know, you put your fishes any way you want your fishes, you know. They're your fishes. So if you want to flip and flop and flop and flip them, you know, one's going left, one's going right. Tracy Probus. I'll be in and out today, chat today, putting fabric in comic book boards to clean. Oh, there you go. Good idea. Do you have a bookshelf specific for that? Hey, Jamie, how you doing? I hadn't seen you in a while. I was getting kind of worried about you. Come around all the time, okay? I get worried. So, you know the tiger from ZG? The mount from ZG, the tiger mount? I won it last night. Totally stoked. Totally. Hanging out in Orgamar this morning. Just chilling on it. It was pretty cool. Anyways, it was a highlight of my year. Okay, so we're just going to build up some of these fabrics. No, only like 2 people know what I'm talking about right now, so I'll keep skipping on to something else. All right. Do I want to go this way and this way? I think so. I think I kind of want to go this way and this way. Anyways, it's a rare mount in a game I play, and I was so happy to win it. Yay! I know, right? Loops is looking spiffy on her mount. Let me tell you. Oh, really? Ugh, stuck to it. I had to wait for it to warm up. Okay, how do I want to lay these out? Because I want the sides to not necessarily be the same, but first let's fix the mistake. Okay. Oh my gosh, I haven't done anything and we've been chit-chatting. Oh my gosh, no work has been accomplished here yet today, people. I haven't even threaded the machine. Oh no, oh no. Fresh bobbin. I did change to one specific thread. I'm using an Aurifil. Hold on, here we go. It's kind of, I don't know what color. Well, it's 5007, okay? Whatever 5007 shows up for you on the Aurifil. To me, it's kind of like a bit of a gray blue, and I thought it would be just lovely for this little seaworthy project. Okay. All right, so let's thread the machine. Thread Janie up. The only time I've seen an organ was it was so awesome. I couldn't believe I've actually was running with only because Tracy Albert's mentioning something, and I know she knows about what. I was running with Pop's Guild and being all cool, Loops the healer, and everybody else was reserving gear because she doesn't need anything from that dungeon. So I thought, oh well, I'll click on both the mounts, like for the cat mount and the raptor mount, and lo and behold, I was the only one who reserved it, so it went right in my bags. I was so happy. I almost couldn't go to sleep last night. I was woohoo! Okay, so now we fixed our boo-boo because we had ripped that one, okay? So if you're confused, this is a fish. You're like, I don't know. That doesn't look like a fish, Laurelyn, but really it's a fish, okay? We're turning it into a fish. We're taking all our little bits and bobs and scraps of fabric that we would normally toss away because fabric is expensive, and even little bits like this that you can tell it's not very big. You know, we're only talking maybe 1.5 inch or something like that. You know, 2.5, all finished. We're making something out of it, right? Yeah, thank you. Woohoo! I was so excited. So excited. Now I gotta try for the undead mount. All sorts of fishies, right? Yeah, angelfish. Perfect. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's press some of these out because I had to rip them. I used to upgrade. Yeah, that is true. That most times I use like a cream or a light gray, those sorts of things, because no matter what it's sewn up against, it blends quite nicely, right? So definitely. The big news is that the chemos every week is finally working. My auto, yay! Oh my gosh, that is. Let this peasant rejoice right now. My goodness. That is awesome and amazing news. All right, so should I flip one or flip every other one or keep them all going in the same direction? And the question is, if they're going to go this way, are they flowing to my backpack? Or if I put them the other way, are they going like swimming away? Should we flip and flop? Flip, flop, flip, flip, flippity, flop, floppity, flip. I knew we weren't going to get this done today. That's your go-to trick? Is that one, the 5007? What did I see, donkey? Hold on. I see donkey. And every time I see donkey, I think of woofles. We can chit-chat the hind legs off a donkey. That's hilarious. Oh, man. Flip-flop? Yeah, you think flip-flop? I kind of like the flip-flop idea there, too, there, Roxanne. Flip-flop paper save? Yeah. One each way. Yeah, that, all right. I'm glad we're all on the same wavelength here, okay? All right, so I think I kind of want to go here and here. I like that. I like that color set. And then I want to put some pink, purple. Because we got this one, this one, and this one for the side. And then we'll use some of these bibbity bobs for the under. Okay. Because I like a lot of the color in there. Okay, so let's do that. What do you call the Easter Bunny when he has fleas? Easter Bunny when he has fleas. I'm not sure. So how's Jamie? How you doing? How you doing? You be keeping out of trouble? You settling into your new home after you moved? Sometimes it takes a while. But we still got boxes, okay? Like, I'm not gonna lie. We still got some boxes. Thank you. I want a little touch of color, but I don't want it to be overwhelming in color either. Just on everything on like one side, right? Okay, so we got one little fishy gonna go that way, and we're gonna pop his little fabric here. So when flipped out, we will trim this up. Obviously, there's gonna be little. Hold on, which way are you going there, Bob? Okay, this way. Almost sewed the wrong way. So that's our first fish. Okay. And I think I still did it wrong. Of course I did. I meant to do it here. I did. I was right the first time. Why do we question ourselves? You know what I mean? When we're right. See, now this is a seam ripper song. We're going to sing the rock version. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Seam ripper, right to the end. Seam ripper, right to the very end. Hey, Elizabeth. Welcome in. Yeah, it's a good Saturday start. There we go. Okay, we got it this time. No worries. Yeah, I sewed the wrong. I did. Then I questioned it because I thought, why would I be going on the top when I sewed here? I really should be going on the other side. So mentally, I was fooling with myself. But that's okay. What else is new? All right. Hold on, I missed what was the Bugs Bunny? Haha, nice, that's a good one. Okay. Why was Peter Cottontail hopping down the bunny trail? I don't know. There. Okay, so there's one fish. Let's sew the other two on. Okay, so this is going to go this way, and we're going to go this way, and then we're going to go this. Hold on. Nope. Nope. There we go. We're going to do this one first, and then we'll do this one. Okay. So here, and here. No, it's just the rock version. Gotta mix it up sometimes, Miss Ellie. There we go. Oops. And somehow, oh yeah. All right, just need a reset today. All right, fix that, shall we? This one, oops, hold on, let's reset ourselves back up here. This guy's going to go this way, so we need this on this side. Okay. And then we need another one down here, like there. Yes. And then we'll attach those two together. Did I not? Hold on. Okay, so here. Thank you. I'm glad I checked that. Thank you. I did want to flip and flop. Thank you. Okay, let's press those, and then we'll see if we did ourselves right by lining them up. Okay. Okay, I'm just hoping I did this right. Okay, so here. Yes. Okay, so one's going one way, one's going the other. So we'll line up this little seam right here, and then sew all the way down. Okay. So I figured we'd start off with the gusset part because that is going to be the most crucial, that we need to like fussy cut the pieces of the fish, right? So, okay. So there's that one. Then we'll do the next piece, which I kind of like doing the orange next. So we'll do it like there. So we'll have a triangle on this side and a triangle on this side, okay? So this becomes here. Crafted Simple. Hello, LL, friends LL, and of course Miss Sophie Loafy. Yes, she's chilling like a villain. She's napping. Here she is, right there. Living her best life that I can provide for her. That we can provide for her, sorry. Okay, so we got this fish. And then we need to have a little triangle down under here. Okay. Gwenny's awesome with the jokes. I love it. And they're good and lighthearted and innocent, fun. There's unfortunately a lot out there that are not so innocent and fun when it comes to the jokes. So finding them is nice. Finding them. All right, sew that down. And I think for the bottom, I'm going to have them so they're kind of like facing out towards the ends sort of thing. What do you call a sleepy Easter egg? You tell me. What do we call a sleepy Easter egg? Load 2 dry and put away. Load 3 in the dryer. Load 4 can wait half an hour. Right? I need a moment for myself. Okay, so that's how we're coming along so far. We'll trim that off there, right? Like, so we just want it so the fish are looking like they're going to swim around the backpack. Okay, so let's do here. And we're going to make it so this one is going this way. So we'll line that up there. That one there. And we need to cut a little bit more fabric. So the one cut that I was using first was just like 3 and a smidge. It was a little bit bigger than necessary, but actually I kind of like it for the little bit of the overlapping part we got going on here. So exhausted. I kind of had a feeling that might be it. I'm like, is it exhausted or exasperated? No, I'm like, okay. That's funny. Julie. I used to use the Highlights magazine. Oh, yeah, and I remember that magazine. That was a good one. They had some good jokes in that one. And some comics had some good jokes, like at the back of it. 2. 1, 2. There we go. Here, and then we'll take another strip. I was just trying to use up like a big extra bit that they had on here, so let's kind of fold it over. We're gonna need some more, so we'll take another full strip off of here. Well, hello there, Miss Sylvia. How did folks just go back from the doctors? How are you? How are you doing, Miss Sylvia? We're building fish. Well, we're building water around fish at the moment, but we got fish on the mind. We got fish brain. We've made a bunch, like 95 half square triangle fishes. I am hoping that will be enough to turn into some sort of a backpack-ish. That is the goal. Right now I am just cutting the little triangle bits for around here. Oh, arthritis? Yikes. I saw that's why you hadn't been posting videos and stuff, so I was sending you some good vibes. Okay, I'm just going to chop up a few here. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Sure, we're going to need a little bit more than that, but let's actually cut 2 more sections. Here, let's go. Oh, hey, I still have some left over. That's not a bad idea, actually. I like that. Incorporating the 2 projects into the one there. Indeed. I'd like. So how's it feel to be a working girl again there, Miss Lori? You've been at it, what, 3 weeks now? I've been sending you some good vibes, too. Hoping everything's going well for you. I know it can be very stressful. There we go. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. It does kind of look, as soon as I saw it there, Pauline, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's like the little speckles in the water. Like, it would add some movement. And, you know, and I didn't want to, like, a solid color in there because I thought it might not look that great, you know, so. Yeah, exactly. Gentle hugs, for sure. Okay, so let's go back to this one here. For that, put that piece together. Like it was, what was it, 4 or 5? We're just gonna, like I said, make a long piece, and we'll just kind of, but where it kind of goes in the center, I'd like to maybe kind of make them so they're going outwards or something like that, facing away from each other. Yeah, because we still have to like make the fabric out, get it all quilted, cut the pieces, and then start putting the backpack together. So yeah, that definitely will not be happening today. Make sure I got this in the right spot. Yes, I do. Just got, hello. Oh, got it. Yeah, then Miss Nadine, Miss Helly. Why shouldn't you tell an Easter egg good joke? Oh, he might crack. Yeah, he might crack up. He might crack his yoke at the joke. Okay, we just kind of want to match the tip top of the fish into the bottom part of the other fish. So like, just so the on points of the fish look pretty good, right? And this is all gonna get quilted. I've got like Franken battinged and stuff like that. So there we go. See our little fishies. And now this one, we'll put triangle here. Actually, should I go here? No. There, that should do it. I had to dry my pants with the hand dryer for 20 minutes, and that was not the worst of my day. Oh, I'm on so. Oh, sorry. I like it. Lots to learn. Yesterday, my tea mug exploded. Hot tea all over my pants. Oh no! Oh no! That's not good. Okay. Oops. Probably should have put that to the other piece as we were working our way around. Let's rethink that. Sometimes I'm there, Gwenny. Most days I'm just low. We all are. We have those moments. Thank you, Math Geek. Bust the scraps. Make something out of pretty much nothing. The things that you normally people would throw away, right? And I had just a half decent chunk of this blue speckly kind of fabric to be able to play with. So, all right, let's go line up our other fish, because we're going to try, like I said, go all the way around the gusset. So we can let's grab another pink one. Let's grab this one. Go this way. Okay. That out a smidge. The controlled drugs for pain are woo. Woohoo! Oh, Sylvia, you're cracking me up. Woohoo! I could just see you too. Alright, so we'll put those two on either side of that one. Okay. Because this is where it's going to be kind of like transitioning around the corner, around the bend. And I seem to have a little bit more on the pinks. Or maybe I should grab a red. There we go. We'll grab a red instead. We'll grab a red. We'll grab a wee red instead. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that better. Okay. Here. So I'm trying to line that ish up there, and then this right here. I'm so happy you came in there, Miss Helly. We're sending you the good vibes. We've talked about you a lot on stream, sending you some, positive thoughts your way and for speedy recovery and everything else like that. So, now that I know that you're home, I will get your quilt out to you, okay? All right. And did you still want that cross stitch pattern with the quilts on the line? Because I still had that to put in your little package too, if you still wanted that, if you were still interested in doing the quilt pattern. So I will send that along with it, if you're still interested. Yes, exactly. Every day you get a little stronger. So I was so happy to see you. My goodness, you made my heart all happy there, Miss Helly. Miss Helly, fabulous she, Princess of Denmark. Yes, please. Okay. I'm singing your song to you too. One Easter, a father was teaching his son to drive when out of nowhere a rabbit jumped on the road, slamming on the brakes. The son said, I nearly ruined Easter. I almost ran over the Easter bunny. His father replied, it's okay, son. You missed it by a hair. Well, that's good. We want that. I don't know. Okay. I don't. That's a little bit farther than I would like for that seam allowance. So, unfortunately, we're going to do a little shift-a-roni here. Because I really want them kind of like touching. Okay? This one's not touching. I was looking and thinking, why is she talking about fish when she's making half squares triangles? And then I saw them. And there are fishies. There are fishes there. But I made them out of half square triangles. All that extra fabric that, people normally throw away. So I'm trying to make myself a unique and special backpack for my laptop. Because it's a little too heavy to hold over on one shoulder. And sometimes, if I'm headed with Pop and I got to drag it back and forth to the place we stay at and then his office and stuff like that, it gets a bit much because I'm taking my other stuff too. And then, my hands are full with my teacup and, it's just the thing. Okay, so I'm going to put a pin at that little intersection on that one now this time. So, because I really want to make sure I'm getting it like right on. Okay, we'll see how well we did. 1 second here. All right, did we do better? Oh, much better. Much better. This one is actually going around. This is the one that's going around the bag, like it's going, you know what I mean? This is kind of like at the turn point, so he's kind of going that away at this point. You know what I mean? So, or that away. Oh, you know what? I think you are right. I did have to turn it around after all that, because he's gonna be silly. Hold on. Let's try our template first. Okay. So if we go here, yeah, it's just as it's about to turn. So really, I should have had it pointing downwards, right? So that the nose should have been down. So after all that, let's do it again, shall we? Because we didn't learn the first 2 times. Taking a break from doing nothing? Sounds like something I said to Pop like 20 years ago. Taking a break from sleeping. When you're planning this out, you really have to plan it out. It's okay. We fix. We're smart enough. We can fix it. Mistakes happen, and I don't want it to discourage people when mistakes happen, okay? All right, so we need to, this one off this side, for sure, because we want the nose going down. Okay, so we've got the nose going down this, like there. Okay. So that would go on that side, and then that would move over there. Yeah, good spot. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Because I'm trying to scoot them around the corner. So I just want to kind of keep one whole gusset. I didn't want to have the different strips going around. So, okay, so here, nose down. Nope, nose down. There we go. That way. That way. Don't do it. What do you mean? What do you mean, Julie? What do you mean? 3 times the charm, right? Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Everything seems to be squirrel for me this morning. Oh no. What's going on? Okay, let's make sure that what I had as a thought is going to be good. Here, that goes that way, and this is going to do like it's turning around the corner. Exactly. We're good. Well, hello there, Vaughn. How you doing, buddy? We're making fishes. We're not swimming with them. We're making fishes. Not swimming with them. No concrete boots going on here. What are you doing? What are you up to? And welcome in. Happy to see you, my friend. We were having our fishes going this way and that way. Now we're curving them around. We're putting them in a different direction. What? What? What am I doing wrong? Hey, there's always sleeping with the fishes, exactly. I threw it. It's done. What? I will wait. I wish I could read your minds. Don't put piece blocks on the bottom. It's not going to hit any... What? Why? You're thinking just put my pebbles? Just... It's wanted. Friction. Okay. Okay, so I should just stick with like what I did for my half square triangle bag. The other one is just put the plethora down there. Okay. All right. Or just quilted blue fabric. What we think? What we think? Backseat quilters. You're killing me. You're killing me. Okay, I agree though. I agree. Okay, so let's just finish that one off the way we had it like 12 times already. Okay. I kind of like the ideas official, but I also like what was Lori's idea was using some of those from the Rock and Stone project. That we could put those on the bottom. So, but then again, it would cause friction and they actually stick out a bit. So, well, I was going to quilt it too. Yes, yes. Okay, maybe we'll hum and haw that thought for our schmo, and we'll work on the other side before we'll work on the bottom. Okay, but I do appreciate the feedbacks, peoples. So thank you. I do. Right. Well, that's the reason why the bag that I, wherever it went to, has this plethora on the, not plethora, the faux feather, faux suede, words hard, on the bottom of it, because I knew it would be like dragged on the ground and sat down on the ground and stuff like that, right? So, okay, so there's our one strip of fish. Let's get our second strip kind of lined up and ready to rock. These bits aren't going to be there. That'll be actually chopped off, okay? So. How do you know? Tell me. What's Vaughn up to today? What's Vaughn up to today? Okay, all right. Swimming with the fishes. Don't you be wishing. No, I don't wish. I don't wish to be swimming with the fishes. I've watched enough Mafia shows to know what's going on. Okay, so if he's going to start off pointing back, we're going to start off this one pointing front. Which means... Tracy is an amazing bag maker, for sure. I thought you were going to put leather on the bottom so it will cover them up. Put those blocks somewhere else. Yeah, well, it's that faux stuff. I thought about it, and I thought, well, maybe we should just put through the whole fishies, because I didn't really see it sitting down very often. But then, you're right, I am going to have to put it on the ground, you know, so... All right, save the bottom. Save the bottom. Give it a sturdier fabric, for sure. Yeah, and I'll quilt that up. Maybe I'll quilt it with fishes and, like, you know, thread painted or something instead. Okay. So we're going to have this one going this way. We're going to have fabric up here. Fabric over there. Okay. And then we'll go purple fish. And then the pink fish. And a red fish. I think so. Yeah. I think so. Finished my puppy paperwork for the breeder and oh, nice. Did you see I got the cat mount from ZG last night? Did you see that? If not, I'll show you later. I was so stoked. I was so excited I couldn't even sleep. It was ridiculous. I kind of like that one. We'll save the pink. No. There. Save the red. Okay. Yes, there we go. I like that one better. Now these are just going to go down the sides, the gussets of the backpack, right? So. Maybe I'll put the fishies on the inside on the bottom. You know what I mean? So when you open it, you got little fishes on the bottom. I like that. There we go. Put those extra ones there. Okay. There's always an idea. Okay, so let's sew this and this together. Actually, can we go there? There we go. That one. Turn bottom fish. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Swimming with the fishes? Oh, wait, I think I saw the Aquaman. Swim past me. What? Let's go swim after him. Actually, I haven't even watched the movie, so I don't even... I was actually literally trying to figure out the last movie we did watch, and it was like, I don't honestly remember. Yeah, thank you, Suzanne. Both you and Sylvia caught that one. Thank you. Okay. Do. Here we go. Put that one up there. Right here. Let's press that. This one here. Just like that. So this on this side. You're stitching away? What are you stitching at? I thought that's Lori Clark's favorite word, saves. There, here, and here. Okay. So building the background fabric around the fishes. Okay. So it makes it look like they're swimming in the water. In the water. Oh, that does not look good. It's always fun sitting with the cool. Where's the cool kids? We're the cool kids. Well, we try to be. We try to be a cool kid. We live in Canada, so like 7 months of the year we're a cool kid. But look outside. Look, no snow. Well, there's a couple of tiny little patches where you can see white, but they are melting. They're melting. I don't want to say quickly, but you know, I guess quick enough in its own way. Us guys, this guy, us guys, these guys over here. We're the cool kids. Okay, here and here. Alright, so it should be a bottom fish. Not a bottom feeder fish, just a bottom fish. Okay. So now we kind of want to put our little strips together here. There, because we're going to come across like that one there. Well, yeah, we're getting up to 2 centimeters of snow on Tuesday. Yeah. I'm like, are you kidding me? Be done. Be done. Oh, what did I, sorry, show off where fog and snow, oh, really? Oh, we're getting more. I wasn't trying to ignore you, Julie. I don't do that. Okay, now we're just going to sew this section together. I like them. Look at them. They're so cute. They're so cute. All right. Here, make sure we're lining up right where they're going to stack right on top of each other because they're on point. Those fishes are on point. Yeah, Natalie said they had some sun and then it was like hail. I'm like, woo. That might have been that crazy storm that we had here a couple of days ago where we had like small hail, so. Okay, and we do got our fish flippy flopping, so we're good there. Now we're going to line this one right up there. Flip and flop that seam so just snug right on top of each other. Okay. I wasn't showing off, I swear. I was just informing that it has gone for the moment. Pinterest, it can be a fantastic if you're just looking for something like a quick little idea. If you're just looking for the sake of looking, you're gone for hours. You know, enjoy your stay, right? It's like 45 minutes later, I'm like, oh, damn. What the heck? I was doing something else. I was looking for backpack ideas. I got down this rabbit hole of everything else. I'm like, ooh, ooh. Because one thing clicks to the other. Okay. These should be close enough to the same size. Okay. And because this pattern is like a little bit flexible, I can adapt my sides to exactly what I have here for my cut, right? So, oh, Fawn, what are you doing? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for gifting that to everybody. Nice. Nice, nice. We had a celebration for Marcus's birthday last weekend, too, and we had a few gifted away. Stop, flip the fish. Oh, dang it. I didn't catch that, April. Look at me, ripping more than I'm stitching today almost. Those days are going to happen, okay? So don't let it get you down. Don't let the stitching get you down. Don't let this ripping make you frown. Hey, Joyce, welcome. Hey, Laurelyn, Kent, Sylvie, and everyone. Did Marcus have a great... He did have a great birthday. Thank you very much. We went out and got him lovely pizza from his favorite place in Antigonish in Nova Scotia. And then we chilled out and we hung out and we were going to play a game of Age of Empires because that's usually one of Marcus and I's favorite one to play together. But he just wasn't feeling it that day. So I'm like, it's all right. No big deal. No big deal. There's always other times for Age of Empires. It's usually the game that him and I like to play together. So, all right. Now, can we not do this incorrect? Could we please do it correct? Okay, stick it on the side. Silly Nilly. Thank you. It is working overtime today, Sylvia. That was so nice of you there, Vaughn. I really appreciate that. I hope you know that. I really do. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I really appreciate you coming and hang out at my stream. Makes me feel very special. Something that you probably never thought you would say in your whole lifetime of you hanging out in a quilting channel. Like, seriously. Seriously? Yes. He's very kind. He's a very, very kind soul. I appreciate him very much. All right, now we flipped our fish. We didn't flip him the bird. We just flipped the fish. All right. No, we don't. We had one. That's right. You said seam ripper counterback. Remember that when we used to do the 12-hour streams? How many times did Laurelyn use the seam ripper today? I think the most was probably 10. I thought it got into the double digits. For how many times we used a seam ripper on a 12-hour stream. The sun and hot for 2 hours and hailing back to the same day as it caused me... Oh, 4-day migraine, yeah. The Chinooks for Calgary, when I lived in Calgary. The Chinooks would give me migraines all the time. And I could tell when one was coming, too. I used to say to my mom, Snook's coming. She's like, oh, yeah, because I get migraines galore. All right. Okay. Did we fix our mistake? Yes, we did. Flip, flop, flippity flop, 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 flippity flop. Okay. There we go. There's our 2 side gussety bits. They will be squared up when I need them to be squared up. Okay. So now let's try, and we need a chunk. I'm trying to think for the flap. So what do we have here? It could be a little longer, it could be a little shorter, maybe not too shorter, but definitely it could be a little longer if necessary. So we have 8 at the moment. We are 8 by 18. Okay, so let's just jot that down a smidge here, because this is called writing a pattern as you go. What did I say? 8 times 18? 8 times 18, and that is the flap. And then we have approximately, what is it, 14? 14 by, smidge and smidge. I think it's 18 again. 14 by 18. 14 times 18 times 2 for front and back. And then we have just our bottom gusset thingy to worry about. But like I said, we can quilt that. We can probably maybe we can free motion quilt some, like an octopus. What would we want to free motion? Yes, I did. I did make this one, Sylvia. It's only because I have that big roll of material that it was such a discount that I've used it for a few things. It's the bottom to the handles and stuff like that. So this was just like a template that I knew would fit the laptop. Okay, because like I said, it's a gaming laptop. It's a little bit bigger and beefier than a normal just little putt around watching your YouTube sort of thing backpacks, right? So it's got a little bit a chunk to it. So it's a Nitro 5 Acer. So it has some beefiness to it. And I thought maybe making the gusset a little bit smaller, so only smidgenly, right? But we are gonna, yeah, it's the mock-up. Thank you. So it's like a template mock-up sort of thing. So it didn't need to be as tall, but I wanted to make sure it was tall enough to be able to fit like even a project bag sort of thing on the inside. So, and then I only built the straps out because I just thought I needed something to kind of give me a guideline by, but I do have strapping for them instead of this, right? So it fits fine, right? You know what I mean? Off for my adventure with my backpack. Hopefully it's an 18 slot. That'd be nice. And then I want to make like in between like the gaps of the fabric here. Like I'm just going to use this as an idea, a template idea sort of thing here. On the fronts and the backs is being able to like sneak in a sneaky little zipper, so it's a secret little pocket in between the fishes, right? So I can, tuck things in sideways or whatever. You know what I mean? Poke counter? Yeah, right. So that's kind of the idea behind it all. Okay, so the idea was to possibly put in a pocket at the back somewhere where I can zipper either at the top or at the side, and then same with in the front, either at the top and then the side or something like that. So okay. Oh, that has all to do with YouTube there, not necessarily us in particular. They're linked by us. YouTube has their own rules. Okay. All right, so what we were doing, we're going to do the flap. So let's take some of our smaller bits again, because we kind of want some of our smaller fabrics to be able to be showcased on our flap, right? So we got our Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. We've got a couple little different colors here that we could play with, right? So I do have some sections that I have put together, but then I've ripped them apart, because I decided I wanted things to be a little bit different. There's some that have a little colorway with it. Okay, whatever makes you guys happy, I guess. But just saying, it's not us. Okay, I got a lot of blue fishes. So, and of course they're going to be a little bit different in sizes. Like, see, that one's a little bit bigger than that one, but I don't necessarily want to trim that one down, right? So we're going to have like, try and match them up the best we can. Maybe even a bit of water in between them. So, well, maybe I'm mistaken. So, okay. Question is, what do I want to have a nice? Because I've got like ones I can make like a little school out of here. You know what I mean? Like, there's these three that kind of like all matchy a bit. So I can have that one there, and then maybe like a little oddball one in there. You know. There we go. There's your answer. He's in the power of it all. I kind of want to save those some for the outside flappy bits. Leave some of the smaller ones. I mean, the outside bits. So, save some cool ones here. Just trying to get a little collection. Here, blue, red, pink, purple. I don't know. It's filling the need. It's I don't know about writing a pattern per se, but I guess if we get there, we can. I like the width of the straps. I would, if I'm gonna use ribbing for it, but I also thought about putting little straps, like padded straps on top of the ribbing, like sewing the straps in between. Does that make any sense? So, what are we at here? Oh, we're almost at 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Where's the time gone today? Out the window. It's gone out the window. Okay. Do we have an orange? That's got a little bit of orange to it. And you have a little bit of orange too. Yeah, we're missing a few over here too. Because I do have some bigger chunks, right? But I thought I might save those for the inside, right? So you can see how there we go. I guess they'd be swimming this way. Oh, there's a tiny one. That one is pretty basic, so I can show you how to hack one. What do you mean? Oh, for a pattern? Oh, yeah. Well, I just did, like, measurements. I even cut off the top. I cut off, like, 4 inches off the top of what I'm like, nope, no, that's way too tall. Don't need it that tall. So, you guys. Nothing but trouble, but I love it. Okay. Okay, so what I needed, what, 8 by... And do I make all the fishes going the same way on the top flap? Probably. Okay, are those going to fit together? Not really. Are those going to fit together? Yes. Okay, so let's put those two. And those two. And we'll just start building out. Are you going to fit together? No. So put you with another set over there. Pink. He's in the house. Actually, I guess he can answer you because he's the MPQS of the channel there. So, all right. All right, let's go here. We're hoping to maybe do an Ubers. We still need to get them as part the quest for the test of skulls. So maybe when we're done, if he's got nothing else going on. And if we need to make some more fishes, I have more I could make. I just didn't want to make more than I absolutely needed to make. So really, really. Ooh, I like that little set together. That's adorable. That is just stinking adorable. I love that set right there. Right there. You're going to go right in the center, and I'm going to work around you. So now it's pretty much making those fishes into fabric. So I can use that fabric as my fabric for the bag, right? So oops, get a little crazy with our thread there. Yeah, I thought, did you not know? I won the raptor, not the raptor, the cat mount at a ZG. I said that when you first came into chat. I was thinking Ellie was going to be covering the bag. The bag she has. No, I wasn't. It was just as a template idea of kind of what's going to work size wise. How big do I want it? Where am I going with it mentally? You know what I mean? Like, well, we need to sort our stuff out. We did. Okay, so no. Why you shut off? Yeah, I'll show you later. I run the orange mount. I was so excited. So excited, Vaughn. You have no idea. That was totally stoked. Totally stoked. Yep. I was the only one who soft reserved it, so it went right in my bags. Didn't even have to roll for it. It was a good day. It was a good day. Yeah, maybe. We got things to do. I will build out the pieces for the flaps during the week. So next week we will just be putting the bag together, okay? If that helps some of you. Okay, I like that 4-patch too. So if we go like this. That's a little shy. Can I find a bigger one? We can make her fit. I don't know which way the fish was. This way? I don't know if that looks like a fish. Hold on. Oh, wrong button. That one doesn't look like a fish. I think I'm gonna pop that off to the side there. And does that one look like a fish? That kind of looks like a fish. I like that one. Okay, we'll put those two together. Kind of fish bag I started in December right now, but I have kitty pile up. What fish bag was that one? Was that actually the one that actually looks like a fish? Like they make the tail? I even thought about making a fin, like a top fin for this, or like whatever, a back fin or something. But I'm like, no, I won't. Okay. Here, and then here. So now we got those guys together. Let's put those. Like a little stacks of 4. They look kind of cute. Kind of look like a little mini school of colorful fishes. Yeah, and some of the ones that I'm not too keen on, but still made them into fishes, I'll probably use for like the inside of the pockets and stuff like that. So, okay. So there we go. Swimming, swimming with the fishes. It would suck, definitely. Indeed, I agree. I concur with your decision. Okay, so we got that. We'll save that first. Ooh, maybe get a big. Ooh, there we go. Nice, got a big fish. Could that look like a fish? That looks like a fish. I like that one looking like a fish. You gonna fit better there or there? I'm just a little shy. Too shy to shy. Hush, hush, what? That sits about the same. Oh, she's dreaming. Because you're twitching. She's chasing something. Oh, I when I come in here Monday morning after a Saturday stream, I'm like, who made this mess? There's most times I try to clean up before I end up leaving, but there's times I'm like, nope, I'm done for today. I've made a mess. I need someone else to deal with it. There. I don't know about that one. Of one fish going the other way, gotta have. Oh well, on the sides I've got them going this way and that way, right? So, these are the sides so far. So I've got them opposite one there. So these are the side gusset parts. These are so they are kind of flippity floppy. She chased it probably. I wouldn't doubt it. But I do have some like colorful zippers to put if the color is seen, then it's at least it matches the project. It's not like just a strip of black or something like that. So I do have a couple of zippers to hide things in. I've got little clips and rings and you name it, magnets, and yeah, I've kind of got a bit of everything just because I wanted to be able to have to play around, right? So. That one there. We only need 8 inches though, so let's, if we go, okay, we can't have that, so we're gonna have to have like a little one in here, because this is 6, okay, this is a 6-incher, so we may have to, here we could go them this way and this way, so if we had that there, have them there. So it's gonna be there, and then we need another 2 inches. Where's another? Here. So it actually would be 3 because we need for seam allowance and stuff. Okay, so if we put in our little fishes in between the spots here, okay, and then our little fabric water in the spaces in between. Okay, we may have to shift this one up then. We're going to lose that fish. Okay. Definitely have to put some water bits in between for sure. Okay. Like we did for the sides. Okay. And we need to make it, what, 18 inches long? So approximately. So a little bit longer than that. So we could play it out a little bit. The dark blue and yellow look like super blue sturdy. Oh yeah, these guys, right here. Yeah, may have to do it nose to nose, with a little bit of fabric in between. So we'll play around with it. Okay, got time during the week to play around a bit with it. Does anybody have any questions? There you go. That's a good idea. That's definitely a good idea. Could I do... What you mean, like, yeah, using some of the water fabric, like some of this, like in between? Yes, for sure. I was thinking of doing that, because then it would allow for a little bit of helping fill those gaps, right? So like this, helping fill the gaps, and it just looks like there's water, right? Okay, yeah, all right. I won't. I'm still going to make the fabric go. I haven't decided if I was going to do them all the same, like go this way and then just little bits of water in between, you know. I'm still figuring it out. What do... Because we need to make sure it's gonna... Because it's on the diagonal and we only have like 9 inches to work with, right, for our flap. Not that we're strict on that amount or that number, but right here is we're looking at 10, right? That's 10 inches right there. Went tip to tip. So we do get it there and we do get it there. We might miss a little bit, or we put a little bit of the fabric, easing fabric across, right? Those are just little squares. Oh, I put no expectations. You know, I have those expectations on myself. Oh, in regards for what? What? Oh, we're cleaning up the studios. Sometimes it's hard. Because we don't want anything to get chopped off, right? So we could put that possibly in there. You know what I mean? And this could go up there. Right, we could get a couple of bigger pieces in with our smaller pieces. Here. Okay, we don't want to go that tall there, but we could go like there. You know, break out our little pieces. It's going to be a little playing around with fabrics and where I want to put them to equal out the 8 by 18 that I'm going to need for that. So, okay, I think I'm done for today. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions at all that I may answer for you? Turn that off. Yeah, I think I'll put some of the oddball ones at the very bottom of the inside and the lining and have them fishes down there. And maybe a couple of those stones that Lori was talking about, right? I totally agree, though. I hope this inspires you to do something else with your guys' fabric, too. I mean, you know, it is the half square triangles that you normally just chop right off, so... you guys have a great week, too. Yes, we won't see you until next Saturday at 1 p.m. Atlantic, okay, when most likely I will have all the flaps ready and quilted to be able just to put into the bag. So, I hope you all have a fantastic week, and thank you very much for joining me today, and Sophie Lofi, just chilling, okay. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Stay out of trouble. Does anybody getting ready for planting? We still, because we're so fluctuant in our weather right now, we're not planting anything. So, have you worked hard? It's a lot of. There's a lot of work definitely on the side that went into this for sure, making all those. Half square triangles. I may not use them all, which is okay. It's not a big deal. But I kind of want to incorporate some into being inside the pockets. It's like there's so many fishes in the bag, right? Like it's the, you know, the hidden fishes too. The ones you can't really see. So, yeah, have a great week. And thank you very much for all your help and support and keeping the lights on and being a member of this channel. If you're a member of this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next Saturday. Okay? Big hugs and loves to you. Stay out of trouble. See you soon.